Hello, humanity. Woo, it was rough trying to get to you today. I almost didn't make it. I almost didn't make it today for sure, I tell you. I'm still holding on to that title consistency, humanity. I'm even shocked at this point. When I tell you, I don't even know if you would call it mud this time. They say pull it out of the mud. It was really, really difficult today. I don't know where I got that extra burst of energy from, but at any rate, it's good to come and talk to you. I would love to give you the tree report, but I'll leave that alone. But it's gorgeous outside, humanity, not just because of the nature, but because of your brothers and sisters coexisting together. But the beauty of the nature makes it just that much better, humanity. Oh my. Every time you see the illumination of the sun and the swaying of the trees, boy, it does something for us nature lovers. And then when you see your brothers and sisters, they're not swaying, but they're existing, coexisting. And boy, there's a lot of love, beauty, and power in that for the eye of the beholder. And those that appreciate and grateful for the coexistence of so many, over 7 billion in one particular spot called Earth. You never get tired of being grateful for that lovely thing that we are entrusted with. Those of us that appreciate that too. But anyway, with that being said, humanity, I didn't do too much, and what I did do, I did it in a hurry. But humanity, I so wish that I could meal prep like I did today, because I ate out, and I have a few leftovers from what I ate out, and so I really meal prep light, but. When I tell you, I really would, I think, see a lot more benefits quicker if I could really get on the other side of the meal prepping. So what I did today, humanity, all I did was I did a big, thick, hot pretzel. I have the recipe there on the channel, but the only thing I did different was, remember I told you I used the Orville Rittenbacher, the uh, the popcorn powder. I use some of that for the pretzel. But if you don't feel like going through the channel, all I did was I took maybe about a half a cup of oat flour. And remember, you don't have to go through any changes if you happen not to have the oat flour on hand. Remember, you can take some oatmeal, just regular plain oatmeal, and put it in your blender's cup and blend it for maybe about a count of 20, and pour that over in your bowl. Then I put 1 tablespoon of Orville Rittenbacher's hot buffalo wing popcorn powder. Yes, I did. I used 1 tablespoon of the Italian seasoning. I know you're like, oh, lady, why don't you get you some more seasonings? I know, right? And so I used 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. I really want to get that website together, humanity, so that way you can just go and just print out the recipes and everything's there for you. But anyway, after I did that, I put in a teaspoon of black pepper. And remember, we talked about the spoons. The larger of the spoons, that's your tablespoon, and then the smaller of the spoons, that's your teaspoon. And before you put all that in, your first step is to get maybe about a fourth of a block of be it Colby pepper jack cheese, and then you're gonna go in and put in that same bowl. You'll put in. One fourth box of your cream cheese, and you'll put that in the microwave for maybe about a count of I want to say maybe about a count of 50, and then you'll put that to the side, and then you'll pour your oat flour in. Go in with 1/4 cup of oat flour to your stirred 2 or 3 stirs of your melted melted cheese and cream cheese. And when you go in with a fourth of a cup, if it's crumbly, then you'll either add more cream cheese or cheese. And remember, I'm going to try to get on the other side of that cheese as soon as possible. But there's so many varieties in your grocer's freezer. You can just use plant-based cheese and cream cheese as well. You don't have to use just the store bought, I mean, the dairy kind. And remember, all of the recipes are meat friendly. And when you add your oat flour with the seasonings that I suggested, the combination of your cheese and your flour together, it should mimic dough immediately. The minute you stir it just 2 times, it should mimic flour. And remember, we talked about how we do the pretzel. You're going to take maybe about a spoonful of your dough mixture, and you're going to take it in your hand, and you're going to roll it into what would mimic a string. And you're going to make a circle in the middle of your pan, your grease pan. Preheat your oven to 375. The bottom of your circle that you've created with these pieces of your dough, you're going to leave that open, and then you're going to roll up another string of the dough, and you're going to take that from the bottom of the circle all the way to the top. And then you're going to do the other thing that's on your left side. You're going to do the same thing on your right side, and they're going to cross the two pieces of dough. They should cross in the middle, and it'll mimic. It won't be the best mimicking, but it should mimic a pretzel. And then you're going to put that in the oven and let that bake for you want that to bake for maybe about 15 minutes, 12 minutes. Well, about 12 minutes, because you're going to take it out and you're going to brush it with your egg wash. And remember, you're going to brush it with your pastry brush. And yeah, you see, I said it right, humanity. Remember, I was calling it a peg brush, and then I heard one of the brothers and sisters on the cooking show, and they said they referred to it as a pastry brush. And that's when I realized that I knew all along I was saying it wrong, but that just gave me a confirmation that I totally was saying it wrong. But anyway, so you'll take your pastry brush, you'll take 1 egg, and you'll put maybe about a tablespoon of water, and you'll beat that up, and take your pastry brush, humanity, and you'll go across your pretzel, and then you'll bake it for remaining 5 minutes, and you're good after that. And then for the warm cucumber salad, it was so simple, humanity. All I did was I halved a large smokehouse cucumber. I think that's what they call it. The real long, slender cucumbers with the thicker ridges, as opposed to the regular, more width to the cucumber. You have to forgive me, humanity. I'm sounding a little winded when I tell you I wasn't joking. It took everything I had to come to you today, but I'm here. So anyway, you're gonna have the smokehouse cucumber, and then I leave the skin on, so you're gonna wash it real good, and then just dice it, and then you'll put that over in your bowl, casserole bowl, or just regular bowl. And then I took 1/4 cup, maybe about half a cup of stir fry vegetables, that only consist of just your onions and your bell peppers. And then if you have some tomatoes, humanity, and even some spinach, that would be great. But I didn't have either. And even some green onions, if you want to go in with that, that's good too. But so what I did, I took a whole kernel corn, and I put maybe about a half a cup of that in. I think what else did I put in? I think I put in maybe a celery, half a celery, I think. And then what else did I put in? I really need to get you guys get on that website, so because the old lady forgets. But and remember, humanity, the personalization and the customization is key. So even when I forget some things, just use your own, go in with your own style. You want the foundation of any recipe, but when you personalize it and customize it, chances are, stick with you. The reason why I try to come to you every day, for you and myself, so we can have variety. So this thing that we're doing as a lifestyle doesn't get boring to us. But anyway, humanity, I put in. I think I put in 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, and then I put in a tablespoon of onion powder, a tablespoon of garlic powder, and then I made a cheesy sauce to go with it. I took I took one. Let's see. I took maybe about a fourth, a fourth of your block cheese. I put that in a microwavable, little small microwavable bowl. Then I put in about a fourth of cream cheese. I put that in the microwavable bowl, and then I put in 2 tablespoons of the buffalo wing sauce, and then I put in a teaspoon of onion powder, and I put that in the microwave for maybe about a count of 30, and I stirred that up, and I'm gonna pour that over it later because, like I say, I'm not gonna eat it too much later because I got takeout when I went out. And then to top it off, I made myself a peach juice for later on as well. And all that consisted of, I got a frozen package of peaches, and I took 1/4 cup of that, and I really do apologize for sounding so winded and so low energetic, humanity. When I tell you, yeah, I was just thinking about it, and I was really grateful. This lifestyle thing, I'm making it, I'm dragging it out longer than I should because I'm having way too many reckless days. But humanity, when I tell you the things that I'm doing, a toddler can do them. But make no mistake about it, what I did today, I haven't seen days like this in a long time. I would not have been able to complete what I did today, like I said, which was maybe about a toddler could have done it. But my mobility had gotten down so bad, it would have taken me what I did today. It would have taken me almost at least a week to complete. So when I tell you, when I come to you, bringing you these recipes and doing the little exercise, humanity with everything in me, I hope that we're doing it together because I may not know you personally, but I can almost guarantee you there's some brothers and sisters out there, you know just what I'm talking about, eating the equivalent of 4 adult human beings, cravings after that, at the end of the day, still hungry, consuming a box of donuts, a bag of candy treats, a bag of cookies, and at the end of the day, I was still craving sugar. There's some brothers and sisters out there that know just what I'm talking about, having to show the equivalent. It would cover the circumference of a baby's crib, easy, the mattress, and and I have a long way to go. But know this, humanity. If you're struggling in that area, or well, I'll get to that. Let me just finish off of the peach. So the peach juice, all I did was I put maybe about 6 or 7 cubes. 6 or 7 cubes of ice in the blender tray, and I was using regular Ninja, and I used about a fourth of a cup. No, I'd say a whole cup of frozen peaches, and then I used. I didn't have any monk fruit, so I just used. They have this new sweetener. Well, maybe it's not new. I just recently started seeing it, and I used maybe about 2 tablespoons of that. No fat, no calories, and no sugar. I'm hoping that I can find that monk fruit again because I think there's some kind of sugar, alcohol, or whatever. I want to get on the other side of that too. So anyway, I just blended the juice, and I think I blended for maybe about well, as soon as your ice gets crushed. But anyway, with that being said, humanity, once again, I've been at it since 4 o'clock this morning, and I got maybe a few minutes, and I got to go again. But anyway, let me just say this, humanity. I was thinking about you as I was rushing, trying to get done what I had to do. And I briefly, I don't know if I was watching something, or yeah, I had to be watching something, and I saw someone tiptoeing, and I thought about us, humanity, and our struggle, and I think I always, I don't know why that's humorous to me, and I don't mean it to be facetious or be vicious, but I know it is true. With over 7 billion individuals on the planet, I know there's some human beings that some of our brothers and sisters on the side of us, behind us, in front of us, with these, it's redundant, but it's true, with these lofty ideologies, and they think, and not to lessen anything that they're going through by no means, but they're just almost positive. Today may have been the first day. Today may be the day of many where. They really, the hardships came up real hard, the waves of cruelty and wickedness, and just unfortunate went way past their knees and gripped them in such a way that it would be easy to look at your brothers and sisters that may have been by chance when they got sight of them. They may have had a smile on their face. They may have been energetic in their positive goings and comings, and into to their surmise. They've already concluded that none of their brothers and sisters know what it is to go through, hardships and pains, and it would just, I keep saying it, but it's the truth, humanity. It would shock you if you knew that some of your brothers and sisters, had they not been anchored, they just been taken away by the storm, by the just the unfortunate, that's the unfortunate waves of just you. I don't know if you want to call it inhumanity. I don't want to know if you want to call it cruelty. I don't know if you want to call it pain, suffering, be it at someone else's hands or your own hands. But it came up knee deep today, and you're feeling a certain kind of way. Know that you're not alone, humanity. You got brothers and sisters that are coming out of the struggle, be it whatever, and some are going in, and some have no idea that it's coming up the road. But the coexistence with your brothers and sisters in the varied situations that so many of us have had to endure. But know that when you're on your way to sleep, know that when you're waking up, know that when you're standing still, you got brothers and sisters, they've got a story to tell. Yes, they do. And all of those stories are not good, but if they're still standing, a lot of them can say that they've overcome, and some may have, a lot of us may have overcome just yesterday, day before yesterday, who knows? But anyway, let me get to what I gotta say. Is I gotta go again, humanity. But know this, humanity. I was watching something where individuals were tiptoeing, and I instantly thought about us as we've gone through hurts and pains and sufferings and just hardships, humanity. Where sometimes you've had to talk to the soles of your feet. Stand still, put your feet down. And that's what I thought about when I saw those brothers and sisters tiptoeing. I'm like, life can have you to where you're tiptoeing, but sometimes, humanity, sometimes you got to let the mind, body, and soul coexist and tell self, put your feet down. You're still standing. The awesomeness of you. Can you just imagine? You're so awesome. You've been through some things that people, their eyes would just, they would have to put on sunglasses because the tears would just be drenching. And you've walked through all of that, and you were not tiptoeing. And now you've got situations and circumstances, and you've allowed, be it individuals that are snaking, backstabbing, or just disingenuous, or maybe it's just your own ideologies that you've allowed to get twisted with consuming just a little bit too much. You can't make it. It's time for you to do a switcheroo, humanity. You got to put on the right visuals, and you've got to come away with an awareness. You've got to let the tonics of your still standing and the tonics of camouflage be no more. You're awesome, humanity. Everybody can't go through what you've been through and still make it and still stand. You got brothers and sisters that won't tell themselves, man, I went through something and I'm still standing. I just might be able to make it through this. They refuse to tell themselves that. But there's something about mind, body, and soul, and souls that are not standing on the big toe, the middle toe. They're standing on the toes and the sole. Humanity, they're doing a whole foot stand up. And that's what you've been doing, humanity, when the darkness of hurt, pain, and suffering had tried to take you out of here, some of you are. And yet you've been standing, you've been standing. That's got to count for something, humanity. So with maybe tears in your eyes, or maybe you've used the absorption of your shirt to wipe your tears away, you better stay reminded, humanity, you're off the chain. Don't you let the world, don't you let individuals that are disingenuous tell you that you can't do it. If it's good enough for you to still stand, it's good enough for you to get you some peace, get you some joy. Humanity, you deserve to be happy. You deserve anything that's in your space that's breathing with you, that if you have any control of it, if it's not rubbing you with the genuine, I want to see you make it with the absolute cloaking of loyalty, undeniable loyalty. It may be time for you to reconsider what's breathing respiration with you. You may need to do a coat check. Everything that's not genuine, everything that's not loyal, you may need to get those coats and those jackets and start passing them out and let them know. I'm getting ready to turn the lights out. I'm getting ready to turn it down. This gonna be slow and mellow. Me telling you real simple and real easy. You got to get out of my life. You're going with me or you're going against me. Hey, humanity, I got to go. I'm exhausted and I had a lot more to say, but the biggest of what I've had to say, don't stop and don't quit. Hey, I gotta go, gotta go. The old lady has to go. Hoping that you and your family have the absolute best.